Yo. What up, what up?
I used to sleep with open eyes. I used to brave just to keep us alive. Now all I can see is we're drifting apart. I can't believe how it all turned dark. Bring me the light, bring me the light, bring me the light, bring me
Happy
the
Friday, everyone.
light, bring me the light, bring me the light, bring me the light, bring me the light.
This stream will be epic. What's up, everyone?
I can't believe how it all turned dark. Bring me the light. When the night is falling, I feel the darkness calling. Like I'm afraid to love. No one can see me now. When the night is falling, I feel the darkness calling. Like I'm afraid to love. No one can see me now. No one can see me now.
G-Day to you, sir. Yo. Power down.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. Freestyle Friday. We are here. 2 new BonerFPV maps today, as well as a giveaway, a frame
Morning,
giveaway
y'all.
on a new frame.
Happy Freestyle Friday.
Believe this frame rocks 40 millimeter props, I believe. I can be corrected on that. The creator is here, which makes all of this a lot easier. We'll also be announcing this morning a freestyle competition, which he's already announced himself, but we'll be echoing that
Yep,
today.
40
and
millimeters.
then you'll have quite a lot of time, quite a few weeks to get a video done and submitted for this contest and get another chance to win some more cool stuff from 8-Bit FPV and Jack's 3D Printing.
Malzeit Freunde.
We do have our young one, Young Heads, is on the couch over there today off from school. So if you hear a little TV in the background or you see a tiny little blonde head pop up, that's who that is. So don't be alarmed. I'm not being attacked by a tiny person.
3 frames and some extras.
It's just my son. All right, so we're going to start off with the first BonerFPV map, the new one, called the Escher Funhouse, which, if you have heard of the artiste MC Escher, you can look up some of his artwork. Just a quick Google will do ya. But you may know one of the more famous art pieces by him, or usually in some of his art, is staircases. Different directions on the wall, upside down, going backwards, forward. Makes your brain hurt. Kind of like that. That's what the first map's supposed to be. So let's dive into that. We're going to do...
Mr. Smelly Pants. Does he have a cork in it?
Mr. Smelly Pants? No, he doesn't. He's been ripping cheeks all morning, dude. First thing this morning, we're going to get breakfast, and he's back in the back seat just ripping, dude. Just playing that butt trumpet solo. Hitting them low notes.
How do I find new boner maps on Velocidrone?
If you have the combat pack, you got to start there. If you have the combat pack, go to Dynamic Polyworld, the map, and almost all of his newer maps are all right there.
Kidding.
Also that, if you give BonerFPV $100, he'll tell you where they're at. Otherwise, tough bananas. You don't get to know. All right, are we ready? Escher Funhouse. Allegedly, we have a flick back on this one, which I'm really starting to appreciate. These BonerFPV maps with flick backs. Oh, we're a little off there. Hang on. Are we off center? Oh, we are off center. That's weird. Are we just starting on a different starting place? Is that what that is? Or no? Do we always start there? That's lame if you always start off to the side. Why wouldn't you start me in the middle? Anyways. This is a mile-long dive. And we're in. Gotta give it a minute, let the frames catch up, because I'm sure stream is angry.
Now that's a dive.
Oh god, oh god. There are rings, that are floating around the map that may attack you. You gotta watch out for those.
LMAO at Boner. Your maps are top-notch and certainly worth the hundy.
Well, anyone in chat, if you ever feel that BonerFPV deserves a little Skrilla for his work, he does have a Patreon. Make sure to check that out. Do you want to say hi? Come on. You don't want to wave? You just want to fall over? What are you doing?
Thanks, saggy balls.
Don't do that. What are you doing? Huh? You don't know.
Dang dude at BonerFPV, crazy stuff, man. Hey, little man. Hello, little Lupe.
Everybody saying hi. Hi. Are you watching TV or what are you gonna do? You just turned it off. What are you gonna do instead?
Kian from my little girl.
Why don't you play?
What is this?
Mario.
Younger and more handsome version of Heads.
Yes, it is the younger, more handsome version of me. What's up?
Hi, little buddy.
Why don't you go play Mario? Well, what are you gonna do? Because you can't just stand
Hi there,
behind
little
me,
buddy.
Well, you gotta figure it out. You said you were gonna watch TV, and that changed the second I started stream. Go figure. He's not sick, so he's full of energy.
Look out,
but
he is about to fart.
they have the 2 days off.
That shirt umfeu.
And so, oh
Haha,
god,
yeah.
so he is just here, just hanging out. Oh, TV's back on, so I guess we are watching TV.
At least he is interested.
Kind of.
Hello, handsome
Sort of.
P. It's always when you start doing something that they like to bother you.
Exactly, yes. And this has been preparing all morning. Been talking to him about it all morning. All this prep work. For what? For nothing. Oh,
Was
god.
that a dabbing pizza?
I wish I could get... Yes, it was a dabbing pizza. On his shirt. I picked that one out, so I knew exactly what you were talking about. I don't like that it starts me off to the right. Is that just... Is it random? I never pay
Don't
attention to
LOL.
that.
I like dabs and pizza.
Like, whenever you spawn into the map, you just always get that starting spot, no matter what. Oh, god. Alright, let's explore a little bit before we get all flippy-floppy with it. So, oh god, look at those stairs.
Launch is random.
Take a good look. Soak it in. There is a lot going on there. What's going to be fun is once we get our thumbs warm, just bouncing back and forth through all this stuff in here and making the steps look, you know, like, make them look like they're right side up when they're upside down and stuff. That'll be fun.
This map is crazy nuts.
Oh yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I hate that it's starting me so far over. It's really annoying. Ah! Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Just shoots us out the side. Get out! There is dives everywhere on this map.
Best combo, boner and nuts.
That's true. Classic combo, actually. Not just the best, but also a classic. Whoops. Ooh, little gap there. Okay. Stop farting around, exploring. We're looking.
I prefer boobs and hips.
Ooh,
But
look
you
at this.
know.
I mean, I wouldn't say no to boobs and hips, you know. I'm just talking facts here, just history, you know. That boner ball combo, or nuts. What did we say? Boner nuts combo.
So do I, Mike.
Oh,
Is that liftoff?
oh.
LOL.
Is this liftoff? No, this is Velocidrone. Oh lord. I gotta figure out where everything is. I keep running into stuff. Oh god. Changed direction right when I wanted to fly through
No.
it.
It's Bonerland.
Oh no! Oh. God, these dives are massive. And whenever you get turned around, good luck figuring out which way is up.
You must
Oof.
wear safety
Man.
glasses in Bonerland.
You really should, yeah. Take your eye out, kid. Take your eye out in Bonerland. It's like, can you guys tell which way those stairs are facing right now? Because I lost track a while ago. Oh my goodness. Flicking back into the either direction in a dive is not fun.
You'll put your eye out. How about that red Maddie flip wall?
That red Maddie flip wall is pretty nutty.
The rings at the middle are always circling the same way.
Oh, good to know. There is it? There it is. Here we go. This guy right here. Whoops. Thought I still had that old 50 degrees from last night there.
I've got vertigo on this one.
Oh, Lord. You've got vertigo on this one? Oh, Jesus. Wait until you see the next one, dude. This is tip of the iceberg. This is nothing. We're doing the tame one first. We'll do the crazier one second. After we're nice and warmed up, because I don't know that I'd be able to fly it that well right now. I'm having trouble with this one, just bumping into stuff and losing orientation.
Chopper Girl is insane with her freestyle angle.
Yeah, she's 54 degrees or whatever. And the field of view is just... I don't even know. I don't even understand how you get your field of view to look like that. We tried. Couldn't do it. Looked weird, but it didn't look like how she had it. Oh, look at these. Oh, look at these.
I think it was DRL Sim. It
Came
looks
up.
the same with FOV maxed out.
Oh, okay. Wah. Like, does it look like I'm orbiting downward towards the floor? Or does it look like I'm falling? It's so crazy looking.
This does not have all the planes at random angles, but it's very nice. Disorienting because of the flat planes that might be ground, wall, or ceiling.
Yes, very.
Very nice one at BonerFPV.
I agree. This is a very nice one. This is like a big Connect 4 board. Takes me back to my childhood. Oh god.
Oh, just wait on the next one.
Yeah, the next one is bonkers. Makes this one look like it makes perfect sense. At least everything on this map is like facing the right direction, sort of. The stairs are all bonkers, but you know. Well, you'll see. Oh Lord. How high up does that go? 3 floors? 3 floors.
I have had dreams that look like this, lol. For ultimate frustration, make the whole cube and its contents constantly rotate.
That's what I wanted to ask you, actually. How bad of frames would that be if you made like a small
Hi
cube
heads, it's Evie.
filled with some stuff?
Then you smoke
that
the right
rotated.
stuff.
I think that would be cool, right? Oh, hey, Evie, how you doing? Little looper. Long time no talk. You been flying in the simulator? Oh. Oh, God. Getting all inverted in there, too, just
It will
gets...
fuck up your FPS and CPU if all is moving.
Ah, poo. I figured
Trust
you had
I tried that.
so much stuff moving in
You
that
can fly well.
in that tornado map. I thought I would ask. I thought maybe it'd be a possibility.
Just having the gravity rotate would feel the same.
Oh, those are really scrawny. I didn't see those there before. I gotta stop diving this and just set it whatchamacallit. Diving this off to the side is getting like not even 50-50 results. Like 80% of the time I crash. This dive is also legendary long, so there's that as well. Alright, let's just do a little... put a little point right there. Alright, where did those little scrawny hoochie-majiggies go? Where are you? There they are. Wait, nope, that ain't it.
140-meter dive.
Jeez.
Legendary.
Yeah, that is huge. Huge. Where did those little gap jammies go? I completely lost them. They've just disappeared. They were deleted from the map. Oh lord. Oh. Orientation gets lost on like any little bump. Oh. Did I not see these before? Oh my god. I didn't. Those are epic. I'm trying to fly backwards as much as possible too, just to make things look even weirder. I really wish I could find out where those little gaps went that I was trying to dive through. Oh, it's so easy to get turned around in here. So many
This map
things.
feels so weird when you fly it.
Whoa! Whoa! I just got eaten by a ring. Keep forgetting those things are there. Aggressive. Oh, there it is. Holy crap, it's all the way up here. Oh, okay, those are very
What are you looking
diveable.
for?
I found it. It was just that thing. Whoops. Not enough. Oh! Some walls down there. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh no.
Any unicorns?
Woo.
Or not yet?
I haven't seen any yet. None have jumped out at me, at least. Oh wait, I see some. I just saw some. Like, literally just saw them as you asked that. Hang on. I'll show you
Oh
one.
yes,
Ah!
there are some.
It's hard to, like, speed through this map because there's just things everywhere. Alright, here's some. There they are. They've been flattened. Reduced to ceiling tile. Oh no. Ah! We got eaten. Oh. This map is nuts, dude. There's so much to do. It's like the whole thing feels like proximity. But like if you fly out for a second, you're like, oh no, there's plenty of room to fly. Right? And then you start flying around a little bit and you're like, never mind. Maybe it's a little more crazy in proximity than I thought. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I like that. Oh god. What are you? What the hell? Where are you going? There goes. Whoa! The rings just change course really quickly and smack the hell out of you. We lost our little friend.
Is that the tail of a unicorn?
No, I think it's one of these little, it's one of those little dot things. I saw one earlier. There it is.
Are the rings sending you through a vortex to another spot?
It feels like they are. That'd be so cool if they could. I don't know what the hell that is. It's kind of fun just to like fly against it though. I will say that. Whoa, mama.
That is not correct.
Well, there you have it, sir. It's on the back wall. It's rogue. I don't know what the hell it's doing. It's running around. I don't know where he went. He's hiding. He knows. Oh, there he is. He knows we're looking for him. It's on the same wall as the triangle dive. What is it? Is it just like a random prop you accidentally left a track for?
Morning everyone.
Oh, good morning.
Seems like a place to play hide and seek in multiplayer.
Oh yeah. That
It
would
should
actually
be on
pretty
the
fun.
inside.
Oh, it should be
Let
on the
me
inside.
check.
Okay. Oh, some stairs sticking through here too. I guess that's supposed to be there. Yeah. It's so weird to see stairs sticking through a wall and it's like it's supposed to be there. Oh my goodness. We need to step up our game before we go to the next map. This is just supposed to be the appetizer. That next one is the main course, and that looks complicated. All right, yeah, do your thing, sir. Let me know. Oh,
G-Day. Happy Friday everyone.
good
This one
day.
is insane.
Yeah, this map is
Forgot
nuts.
to wake and bake.
Oh, I didn't. Aw. Yeah, no, I never forget that. I sent Boner a picture this morning of my morning coffee joint. I did a little half and half just for the stream today. Since we're doing two different maps, figured why not mix it up. Woo.
I'm drinking coffee right now, missing the other half though.
Oh,
So your mindset is as it usually is, that's good.
correct. Yes, right at home.
Bummer.
Yeah, no, if I didn't, it would be, I wouldn't be flying like this, that's for sure. It'd be all over the place.
I work next to 3 dispensaries. I'm going shopping today.
Nice. Next to 3? Jeez. I have to, well, I'm out in the country a little ways, but I gotta drive quite a ways to get to mine. But I went up yesterday and got a whole bunch of different new things to try. They got Mike Tyson's strains up there now, which is interesting that he has his own strain. 2022. Oh God. Oh, I got out of that somehow. All right. Thought we were dead.
Tyson gummies.
Do they?
Mike Dyson.
Are you asking if they have Tyson gummies?
He grows it in the desert of California.
They have
Shaped like a bitten ear, lol.
Oh.
Problem is fixed, sir.
I think I knew that. I feel like I heard that he had edibles that were shaped like ears. Or maybe that's just an old meme. I don't know if it's true or not. It sounds like something Mike Tyson would do. But no, they only have his flower up here. But it's West Coast Toad. There's another one called Slippery Toad, I think. And I forgot what the other one is.
It's true. Funny shit.
I don't know. I got them upstairs. I just got some pre-rolls of it. I didn't want to buy like a whole bunch. So I haven't tried it yet. I just hear his voice whenever I'm asking for it. I was reading the menu and I could like hear his voice in my head. He's like, West Coast, it's a little West Coast Toad. Just get yourself a little West Coast tone. You still gotta get to that level. It doesn't take you up too high. Gets you just that right level. I can like hear him in my head though while I'm trying to order. I feel like I can't help but do the little when I ask for the West Coast tone. Gotta do the little lisp. I wonder if he did that on purpose. The naming scheme? Like, is he just gonna start naming things like juice? The juice. The juice flavor.
With all the dispensaries and medical carts and stuff, is there any hash sold anywhere there, or only weed?
No.
He is making a resort out here too.
It's just weed and like, I mean, it's not hash, but they have like oil, RSO, Rick Simpson oil. They have like dab butter and
Bubble hash.
yeah, they have stuff like that. They don't have like legit hash though. They have like extract, I guess they call it. It's not as crude as hash or as fun. But yeah, they got stuff like that around here.
No camel shit hash. So sad.
Yeah, too bad. So sad.
We get hash, oil, tablets, pills, diamonds. Every form of weed.
Yeah, we get diamonds like in the sauce and all that. We get all that jazz, just not hash. But you can buy like keef and whatever. They sell every bit of the plant that they can, I guess, for the most part. Edibles around here are still stupid, which makes me angry because edibles are like my favorite part of having a medical card. And edibles are like, they have so many restrictions on edibles in Maryland. It's so stupid. It doesn't even make sense. They're like, you can sell gummies, you can sell chocolates, but you can't sell like bakery goods. I'm like, why? Why not? I can go to DC, it's right next door, and I can get a bag of trail mix that has THC in it. Trail mix! What? It's insane. I want to get that up the street. I don't want to have to drive another state over. Or to the district to get it. For all the ritzy people that live in DC. The district.
We have 200 milligrams drinks.
We got those, the lemonade jams. And they have like lemonade, they have something else.
You can't have it
Fruit
mailed
punch.
in the US?
Nah, I don't think you're supposed to have it mailed in the US. I recently found out you can have alcohol shipped in the mail, which I did not know, but there are places that do that. Had no clue. Never tried. It's always been liquor store up the street, so never needed to order anything. But my older brother, who is like a true seasoned alcoholic, he is the one who told me that you could order stuff online. Didn't know. Had no idea.
Hash is also called stuff in the Netherlands. There is a Dutch-made hash called scuff, hash made from skunk weed.
Ooh.
Was so nice and strong, way different from other hash.
Yeah.
You have to try the new nanotech. It's liquid at 5 milligrams doses that you add to a drink just like those water flavors. Except I get shots of tequila and each shot is a 5 milligrams dose. Fun times.
What?
We have a lot of crazy edibles here
No
in
way.
Holland.
Oh, I bet Holland has the
Well-aged
best
hash gets
edibles.
you stoned like nothing else.
I bet
Zero
Holland has
high,
the
just
best.
Stoned.
Yeah, I'd love to visit one day a place where it's like actually legal and you can just enjoy weed.
Dude, you should visit sometimes.
You know, I'd love to. The only thing that's stopping me is like time and money, and not even so much money as it is just time. Like I could save the money to go. It's the time really. It's hard. I'm still debating. I'm trying to make it to Whooptopia this year. But even that, I'm on the fence about how long I can even stay for. It's only for a weekend. I don't know. I just have too much crap I gotta do on a daily basis to be gone for several
Ticket is very
days.
expensive.
Yeah, tickets are expensive, and that's what I was saying. Like the money thing is an issue, but it's like it's not an unsolvable one for me. I can save and get it. It's just I wouldn't have the time. I don't know if I would have the time, I should say, to like spend a week, you know, out of the country.
Post-corona airplanes, so expensive.
Yeah, true. True. Which is crazy because during it was like
But
dirt cheap.
if you ever wanted to visit Holland, mi casa is su casa.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Oh god. Yeah, one of
It's
these
hard
days.
for me to travel with UC.
I'll get over there. Oh yeah, it ain't easy traveling with Crohn's either.
It's actually not legal here
pretty,
for as far as I know. It's officially tolerated.
Ah, I can appreciate that too, though. Officially tolerating something. That's good. It's better than putting people in jail for it for years, you know? And then those same people can get out of jail and go have a few drinks, and that's fine. That'll kill them. Eventually, you know, tear your liver up and the rest of your body. But that's good and legal.
Spain is the same, tolerated but
Dumb.
illegal.
Doesn't make any sense.
Portugal is completely legal everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Portugal just said, we ain't got time for none of that. Do what you want. That's good though, because they're still doing that, and it's been years now, so it's a good experiment for the rest of the world to be able to look back at, you know, and be like, maybe we should go the route of Portugal and just cut it out with all this stupid throwing people in prison over what they want to do with their stuff, you know? As long as you're not hurting anybody else. I don't see why we're throwing people in jail over things like that. It's weird.
Portugal reduced drug deaths thanks to that. They should treat drugs as a medical rather than legal issue. How is
Yeah.
Portugal?
Yeah.
Germany is still illegal, but legalization is moving forward and in a okay way.
Oh, that's
Maybe
good.
in 2024.
Good. I hope so. Everywhere needs to chill out with the weed laws. That it's so far over. We're way past this fear of people smoking weed and like going crazy and raping and killing people. It's not going to happen. So relax. There's drugs out there that people are taking.
Germany does have
that-
areas with decriminalized
that
weed,
make
I
them
think.
eat people's faces off. So I think we have other drugs we could worry
But personal
about.
use of pretty much
You know?
anything is tolerated here. I
Just
don't
silly.
think you can get arrested or even a ticket for using coke, speed, XTC, or anything else.
Well, that's good at least. You should be able to do whatever you want to do with yourself. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody else. Laws need to stay out of your business. It's only if you're hurting other people. That's all. Laws should be there to protect other people, not you. Like, other people from you, not
It's
you
one
from
big
yourself.
party here
That
in
doesn't make any
Holland.
sense. Yeah, I wish, dude.
War
Oh,
on
speaking
drugs
of
causes more problems than the drugs do. Science fact.
weed things, semi-related. There, for those of you who weren't here last night, there is new alerts. I finally put them on the stream because I've felt horrible not having them. But there are new alerts for super chats. Finally, one of which they found last night. There's some hidden ones, hidden dollar amounts that if you get it, there's like a, you know, the message is different, the alert's different, and everything. So they found one last night, and just speaking of weed, the amount's 420, and you get a little different video song from the normal. But yeah, just a little just a little FYI, as well as the Halloween stuff that's been added to the stream, which, if you couldn't tell, that's there. That's, oh wait, over there as well. Over
One
in that
bad
corner.
thing about it here is that it seems they see being under the influence as a mitigating circumstance.
The problem is the under the influence thing is so it's such a wide term. I don't know. If you're under the influence of some drugs, I wouldn't care. But if you're under the influence of other drugs, you know, I'd probably want to stay a little more away from you. Be like, maybe give that guy some breathing room. He might freak out and bite somebody's face. Is it specified
one.
otherwise, or you just have to go with it? It's just like a blanket term. Get in there.
People totally psychotic on drugs get lower punishment because they had bad judgment because they were so high.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's a weird gray area of it, huh? Again, it depends on the drug. If somebody's like, just like, I'm sorry, Your Honor, I smoked too much weed and I killed that guy. I was high. Be like, you're full of it. Go to jail. You know, but if they were like, I ate a book full of acid tabs, just an entire novel, and then I ate 3 people, I'd be like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, you probably did a little too many drugs there, friend. You should probably relax with that.
Well, psychotic people usually do get lower sentences and medical treatment rather than prison.
That's true.
More accidents and deaths are caused by alcohol than by weed.
Oh, yeah.
But alcohol is encouraged everywhere.
Yes, sir.
That doesn't seem fair unless they didn't know they were taking the drug.
In the movies.
What about drunk drivers?
In commercials, all that, yeah. It's very encouraged. Not only that, but like, when's the last time you couldn't find a beer store or a liquor store? I have right over the street. I'm in like a smaller town too here. It's not like a huge populated place. And there's a liquor store in one parking lot, and then the parking lot across the street, there's another one. And I always am like, well, if the light's green, I guess I'll go to the one on the left side of the road. But if the light's not green, I'll just go to the one on the right. That's the deciding factor, is literally like, do I want to turn left or right? And I'm in a small town, but it's that easy to find it. It's just right there. But yeah, it's highly encouraged. And
anyone ever see them sell weed at a ball game?
not only does it kill
Drunk
you,
drivers too.
the user,
They had
over
bad
time.
judgment because they were wasted.
But yeah, you put a lot of
had
people
bad childhood and
at risk
boo-hoo.
as well.
Send them off with a warning.
Drunk people do all types of crazy shit. People kill people because they're drunk and full of emotion and rage or whatever. People use alcohol as a coping mechanism a lot, or a coping tool, I guess, for depression and anger and stuff. So when you get alcohol in you, sometimes you get a little crazy, you know, and people do wild stuff. But again, yeah, it's encouraged. I've never seen anybody just get so stoned they were like, you know what? I'm so high, I think I'm gonna break into my ex-wife's house and steal my dog back.
For 12 years.
What?
Here they're pushing the tobacco taxes.
You
way
might have some
up
crazy
to
ideas
encourage
like that,
people to stop
but there's
smoking,
no way in hell you're gonna
which
have the
is good.
motivation to get up and do it. So it's fine. You haven't drank for 12 years. Good on you, man. I took a few years off drinking, and I just drink kind of light now. I used to drink really heavy, like I don't know, 18-pack to myself in a day of beer, or like a bottle of whiskey a night. But now I probably have like 2 beers, 3 at the max, and then I'm starting to feel a little bloated and gross. I don't really feel drunk. I just feel just kind of gross. I do prefer a good liquor drink every now and then, though, just because that's easier on the tum-tum. All the carbonation in beer really, it's no good. Oh.
A drunk driver in the Netherlands will usually get a lower sentence than a sober person because the drunk person didn't know what he was doing and the sober should. Quite skewed.
Yeah.
Bottle of vodka.
You gotta
Now
go.
I don't drink at all.
You gotta go back
Will rot my brain with the
to the
television.
beginning of it. You know, like
I quit drinking when I turned 21.
Sure,
That
the guy who was
26
drunk
years ago.
had worse judgment than the one who was sober, but the one who was sober had better judgment to drive
I had
sober
a bachelor party,
than the
and
drunk
next
one.
Day I
It's
received
like,
photos
if you
and
just
videos
take it
that
a
I
step
didn't
back.
know anything about.
Had a bachelor party, and the next day I received photos and videos that oh god. Oh, those are the worst kind of nights. Quit drinking when I turned 21. That was 26 years ago. Good on you as well. That's another thing, is that a lot of people that got it out of their system early. Like, I started drinking when I was like probably 13, I think. I had my first drink with my older brother, and it's just because I had an older brother. Same with like cigarettes and all that stuff. Weed, I got introduced to all of it through
Here you get
older
lower
brother.
sentences the more you commit crimes than you
But
get from doing
when I
those
turned
crimes
18,
individually.
I didn't really have any interest in like it wasn't like cool to smoke cigarettes because I'd already been smoking, like it was a problem for me for like years by that time. And then when I turned 21, it was like I had been using my brother's ID and drinking with him for years. That it was like by the time I turned 21, I didn't really want to like go out to the bar and get jacked up and, you know, take my pants off and fight somebody in the middle of the street. I just kind of wanted to hang out with my friends and drink and take it easy. Kind of get it out of your system, though. Oh, God.
The drunk person should be punished harsher because they consciously got behind the wheel drunk.
Exactly. Yeah,
Just
that makes
my opinion.
No, that should be that shouldn't even be an opinion. That should just be fact. Like, yeah, you made the worst choice at the beginning. Forget the accident. You got behind the wheel drunk. Like, that's where the problem begins. You know that drinking impairs your vision and your ability to react to things and all that, and your equilibrium, all that stuff gets knocked off, and you just want to run out there and start driving. It's your fault. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Drinking and driving
silly.
is shit. But it's not how they deal with it here.
Yeah, that's a weird way to deal with it, unfortunately. I get it. I understand like their logic and all. It's just not. I don't agree with it. That seems backwards. To punish somebody who drove sober but just had an accident or, you know, whatever. But at least they made the right decision to drive sober and then they had an accident. The person who, I guess accidents sometimes are kind of out of your control. Sometimes, you know, sometimes you're at fault, sometimes you're not. Depends. But
I heard the government
drinking
is
and
trying
driving
to come up
is
with a plan
fully
to make all
in
new
your
cars
control.
sold with an anti-drinking and driving device that will lock the car if you're intoxicated. My younger sister had a fake
Jesus.
ID for years.
That sounds
When I turned
a little rough.
21, she took me out and knew everyone at all the bars. I was like, WTF?
Yeah, it's weird how that works, huh? Sometimes. Yeah, drinking and driving is shit. The high school I went to was infamous for losing kids.
You need to have
for
an
that,
accident
for that
bottle in
reason.
your trunk. Drink it if you fuck up really bad. Get lower sentence. A
Yeah.
24-year-old killed 2 girls
Yeah,
on
just
a
leave
scooter.
one in your.
He had 52 traffic violations
Leave
in
one
the
in your
past
glove
4
box for that.
years. But the system decided his violations were not tickets or something.
What?
So I don't drink and smoke.
Oh.
Maybe that's the reason I still suck flying, lol.
No, I don't think so. You know what else will do it for you? It doesn't need to be drugs or alcohol. Music. Sometimes music will put you in a flow state that drugs and alcohol can't put you in. Especially for flying. I get like that a lot. If I got a song on that I'm feeling, there's like, you just feel like you can't crash, one, and you also just feel like you're not you, like you're just in a little flow state and you're just grooving. But music does that for me a lot. If I'm not listening to music, I fly really, really poorly. Well, not poorly, but I fly like really, it's really boring. You know, there's like no flair to it at all. Ugh, proximity today is getting a workout, dude. Oops. Oh, man. Alright. 10 more minutes of this map, and then we're switching. We'll take a short little break. We'll do the giveaway for the frame, so don't go anywhere. If you're looking to get your hands on one of them skirt frames a little early. I'm going to say it like that, by the way. It's too hard not to make, like, the tire sound, the way that it's spelled. Skirt. You know? Skirt. Just, I don't know. rolls off the tongue like that. But anyways, we'll be doing that giveaway here shortly.
That is the sound.
And then,
for those who likes this map, I just made it official.
Nice. There you go. So if you have the combat pack, or as I like to call it, the
Great
freestyle pack.
Just curious.
It is the combat pack,
Is there anything outside? Or
though.
all inside?
It's all inside. You can see some of the stuff, some of the details of the cube outside. Some stuff sticking out of the walls, but that's about it. But yeah, we'll be doing that giveaway here in a second. If you want to get your hands on that bad boy.
Is
And
it up now?
even if you don't get that giveaway today, there is another chance for you to get it, which we'll be giving you some details on here shortly. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, the frames out here are brutal too. Just a big old box. Oh,
Yes,
God.
flying sharks.
We're not going to make it.
How do you get in on the giveaway?
All you got to do is be here. That's it. It'll be nice and easy. Nothing special, no subbing to anybody, no nothing. Just hold tight,
Sweet,
and
you rock.
we will give it away shortly. Oh man, these little trippy spin spots are sick. One last good look at it. It's live now though, so if you do want to play it and you have the combat pack, just search for either the Escher Funhouse, or you can sort by Dynamic Polyworld and then click the new maps and it should be there. If you don't see it, just restart Velocitron a few times and it should pop up. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's crazy. Get out of there. Oh.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Who that? Nacho! What's up, brother?
Are you always aware which way is up? Or sometimes after some spins you wait for gravity to kick in to orient yourself?
Spins? Never. Spins never throw me off because I'm just paying attention to what my thumbs are doing, and that's muscle memory. If I bump.
For the next map.
So if I'm like spinning and I bump into something,
done.
I'll forget, I'll lose orientation for a second. Or if one of these things bump me, if something unexpected happens like that, if I hit just a random bump that I'm not ready for, if I'm ready for it, like flipping and spinning and all that, I know which way I'm facing. Like it's pretty easy to keep track of. Just using my fingers though. But yeah, if I bump one thing, I've noticed I'm completely disoriented. Oh, I'm gonna try to do a little flicky. Oh, can't even do it here. There's a thing above me. It's hard to do straight. That was pretty good.
Real ender skills.
Might be able
Cool.
to. Totally. Oh, that's what I keep trying to do, is just get little throttle blips on those low floors and get upside down for get some hang time upside down, because it just looks like you're flying that way for a minute. It's hard to get some good hang time though. Ugh. All right. I'm going to get things ready here. And get things ready for the next one. Let me get a picture.
I need to download the battle pack and the micro version. Been too busy. Good morning.
Hey, I might have to restart my game. It's spawning me outside of the box of the next map for some reason on the ground, not up on the top. I don't know why. Let me restart the map real fast. Let's see if it fixes it. Okay, there we go. Never mind. It's fixed now. My bad. Okay, let me pull up a picture so we know what we're giving away here. Let me make sure that Nightbot is up in this biatch so that he can do the giveaway for me, so I don't have to punch names into a little wheel again, because that is not fun. Okay, it is in here. We'll set mods, regulars, channel members, users, yes, everything. Everybody can get in on it. Users active within the past 5 minutes are eligible to win. We'll do a keyword thing. What is random number?
Puke bags ready for the next map?
Puke bags ready? Yeah, we got the airline puke bags ready for the next map. Okay, so the keyword is just going to be the number 1, I think. Let's do that. Okay, so whenever we go to do the giveaway, it'll be like you just type in the number 1 or whatever, and it'll add you into it. We'll do it that way. Be nice and simple. Let me go to the store page so I can show you what we're giving away here.
Good morning.
And 8-bit, you said this is going to be the frame as well as some canopies, right? Don't quote me on that. We'll wait to hear. Okay, this is what we are giving away here. This is the frame. This is the Scourge, which, if that's actually how you're supposed to say it, that's epic. That's the best name for a frame ever. So there'll just be the one frame. It'll take 40 millimeter props, right? I think he has 40 millimeter props on it. Yes, you got Ozzy's on it. So it'll take 40 millimeter props. 3-bolt motor pattern. There's a good picture of it there. All built out.
Looks fishy.
Looks like he's got the HGLRC Aeolus motors on it. Looks like maybe a X12, maybe? Flight controller under there?
Do you have a sample build up on rotor builds?
I think. This is 1S, this one here. There is only a solo PH 2.0 plug coming out the back there.
That's pretty sick.
So yeah. I don't know what the
like a mosquito.
Frame weight
I
is.
bet it rips. Yep, X12.
X12, okay,
X12
cool.
would be fun.
So yeah, there's an X12 under there. I don't know why I closed the shop page, actually. We should leave that open. Give me Jack's 3D printing, please. Give me that Scourge, please. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is the one we'll be giving away. Looks like you can do your just regular 4-bolt pattern canopies of any kind, or 3 if you wanted. Looks like you could easily
26 grams.
Rig a diamond flight controller up on here and shave some weight, even more weight off of it. The actual frame design itself is pretty neat. It's very stretched, you'll notice, which is pretty cool looking. It's also kind of looks a little bit like an alien here in the middle.
I'm thinking about designing my own boner frame.
If you haven't noticed that
not too shabby weight-wise.
That's been a theme with the Scourge, is kind of alien X-Files sci-fi kind of vibe to it. So yeah, you can kind of see the little alien face there in the middle. But anyways, this is what we'll be giving away today. And then on top of this, starting today, You
Look
can.
like a good frame for a Mobula 7 transplant.
You guys are going to be early to it, as well as the ones who
26 with
follow
battery
8-bit.
or dry.
26 with the battery or dry. It's probably dry, I believe. 26 grams sounds probably about right. So we're going to give this one away today, but if you don't win this one, it's okay, because we're also going to be giving away another one, as well as some other stuff that'll be a longer form contest. So we'll be starting today. You can start sending in any videos, your freestyle videos, once we give you the requirements for the video. Once we do that, you can start emailing just to the Infinity Loops at FPV, or Infinity Loops FPV, sorry, at Gmail. It's really hard to concentrate when he's pulling on my chair. My bad. I'm trying to talk, but boy, is it different. Anyways, so we're gonna get rocking on this one. Anyone who is interested, please, by all means, you can go ahead and type just the number 1 in the chat, and that will get you entered into the giveaway. And then we'll talk about the rest of the stuff.
Just got here. Did I miss the motor post to motor post?
We didn't give the motor post to motor post, but it does run 40 millimeter props, so I can tell you that much. I can give you that much info about it. These are 40 millimeter props confirmed.
Around 83 motor to motor.
Okay. 83 millimeters motor to motor. There you go.
42 because I'm rebellious. Also pull again if I win. I just want to win, not the stuff.
You just want to win, not the stuff.
1.
Okay.
We need the full Nick Burns spec readout.
Motor post, motor post. Yeah, I left my calipers upstairs. Sorry.
1. Oh, so you can go higher than 40 millimeters props.
Good lord. Just smacks his chin off of my shoulder.
1.
Hey, don't do it
Government
again.
secrets.
Stop hanging off of that, please, dude. Come on, look how wobbly this is, Key.
Looks very cool.
Are you gonna fix it?
Not entering because I have no build.
You're over there having giggle fits.
Thanks at 8bit_FPV.
Meanwhile, the arm of my chair's falling off.
For the giveaway. Nope, not really. Not quite 2 inches. Custom prop maybe. The Squash X keeps the prosp near 40 millimeters. 1.
So 40 millimeters sounds like it's going to be the recommended prop size you're going to want to use for this bad boy. All right.
1.
Nightbot, did you get everybody? It says we got 20. Okay, yeah, I think we're good.
1 avocado. Bro, the arm of my chair fell off last night while I was watching the stream.
No way. That's funny. Yeah, he always comes over here and
1.
talks to me and just kind of grabs this one and shakes it and like stands on the edge and pushes himself up on it. But it's like, it's not, it barely holds my forearm. And like my forearm isn't 40 pounds. So it's like, come on, dude. Kids are so good at making you spend money that you didn't need to spend. Just breaking your thing.
I'll send a pic in cord LOL.
Yes, please do. Please send a picture in Discord. I want to see. Okay, we got everybody in here. Good luck, everyone. We're only rolling once here today. Here we go. A 3, a 2, a 1.
Spin the wheel of fortune.
We're rolling. Did it pop up? Nightbot? Nightbot? Nightbot.
Skirt choy.
Hang on a second. You
At
know,
Nightbit.
it says he's in the channel, but I guarantee you what it is he's not moderated in the channel. That's probably what it is.
Nightbot needs coffee. Common with the bots. Next time will be better.
Yes. Next time, we'll get it. I'm sorry.
I've been playing with Nick Burns's old 0603 motors and I'm convinced they suck. I'm retiring then. Tried them with 40mm, 35mm,
they
and
suck.
31mm and a bunch of different props.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nightbot left the chat.
Wait, swapped to infinity loops. I've been on infinity loops. What are you doing, Nightbot? Oh, man, we had him in here too. I thought he was working. This is obnoxious. I'm sorry. I have to figure it out. God dang it. Almost. I swear it gave me a link before and told me...
Figure it out.
That's what I said. I said, figure it out. Okay, hang on a minute. I think I did figure it out, actually. I think we figured it out. I apologize. I'm sorry. You won't need to type 1 again, I don't think. Unless Nightbot poops the bed here. Hopefully it won't.
Top right should say part channel.
Oh, I did that
Don't
already.
Get to know about Nightbot.
I parted channel and came back in
1.
once. It just didn't like it.
Give your balls a tug.
Okay, I think that may be it. Nightbot left the chat.
1.
Let's see. Let's see if that worked.
1. 1.
Quick way to check
Home.
actually would just be to
1. 1.
It would appear
1.
no, it is still not.
Nightbot is spare parts.
Spare
2
parts,
avocado.
bud. Spare parts, bud. Really
1.
is. It really is. And you know what's really dumb? Is I tried to set this up the other day off stream, which I'm sure some of you are thinking like, why didn't you do this off stream? I tried, but you can't do it when you're off stream on YouTube.
1.
You can only do that on Twitch because you have to be live
1.
to get this to work, which is just ridiculous. Okay, ensure that, yeah, okay, I did that. I did these things. Okay. I'm just asking their website to see what
1.
they say I should do. Yeah, no, you can totally keep typing 1. That's
1.
fine. That's good. URL. I did though. I did, and you didn't. Ooh, I did this, and you didn't. You didn't do it.
Who on to?
Juan too. Juan 2.
Who on 4?
Juan 2. Tree 4. Boy. Nightbot. Absolutely killing me right now, dude. Are you in now? Can you get your stuff together, please? Dude.
1. Tree Fitty.
Goddamn Loch Ness Monster. Said I need about Tree Fitty.
That's a Texas size 10-4.
Okay, it says it's in here. It says that it's in. It's lying to me. But it does say that it's here.
420.
Let me see if it's... Is it in the chat now? Still doesn't show it as being in the chat, but it does say that it's here. Let's part and enter
What
again.
up?
See if
1.
if it comes in, I guess, maybe. I don't know, probably not. I turned off the 8-ball feature of Nightbot, by the way. There's a bunch of other random codes, but 8-ball's gone. All right, it's not working. I'm over it. I'll fix it later. I have to fix it on stream though, which is so annoying. It doesn't make any sense. It's like fix this on stream, but also it's not going to work, and you just need to hold up your stream so we can do this. You don't make
Bot gained self-awareness and
sense.
raised above ours. Now its intelligence rising in exponential ways and we can't understand it.
Could be right. You could be right. Okay, the entire website is frozen. Oh. You know what we like around here, guys, is fluid giveaways.
Knifeit probably bagged the frame for himself.
Fluid giveaways.
Gotta turn
That's what we
down
do.
that
here.
expo on that intelligence.
I do, because it just way overshot.
Technology is
Intelligence.
great.
Overshot completely. Technology is great when it
Got
wants to
15
be.
minutes before work. I can wait while I enjoy the flowers. Stream on Sunday mornings so everyone is at church and you have time to play with it.
Oh,
Follow us on Instagram www.instagram.com/infinity_loops_. Nightbot has arrived.
dude, I did this.
Knifeit works.
I did this so long ago. I
It's
haven't
alive.
changed anything. I closed the website. I haven't changed
Machines are
anything.
here.
I haven't changed anything.
Welcome back, Knifeit.
Okay, let's just make sure it's still working.
He was taking a dab break.
Is it really just this long to
At
respond?
Infinity Loops the bot commands for this channel are available at https://nightbot.tv/y/%40 Infinity Loops/commands.
Okay.
Singularity.
Maybe we'll turn off
Nightbot failsafe.
Nightbot reading links out. Because that could get annoying. Okay.
Telemetry lost.
God. How weird. I didn't do anything. It just started working. And I typed that IG command like way up there, and it took, I don't know, like 8 messages in between that for it to start working. Very weird. Okay. Anyways, I do need everyone to type
Telemetry
again.
recovered.
My bad. I had to redo the whole
Let Keaton pick a
website.
winner.
But the keyword will be the number 1.
One.
And it's starting
One.
right this second. There you go.
1. 1.
So take your time, take a
One.
moment. I'm sorry that we have to
One.
do this again, but it
One.
appears you guys
One.
saw it.
1.
He's talking. Nightbot's talking in
One.
the chat. It's not just me this time.
1. 1.
I can't tell if I'm losing
One.
it or not.
1.
I could be.
1. 1.
Oh, what a
One.
mess.
1. 1. 1.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
1. 1. Another one bites the dust.
Another
2.
one. Oh, I wish I had that
One.
on my soundboard. I don't.
1.
I need that for next one.
1.
Another one.
1.
Another one.
1.
Just right every time.
1.
That won't get annoying at all.
1. That's how I used to fix computers. Just fiddle and wait and it all works out.
That's still how I fix
One.
computers.
1.
I just keep trying the
One.
same things and hoping
1.
something else will happen.
1. 1.
Uh,
1.
Okay.
1. 11001101. 1. It usually does. Sounds like sex. 1. CRT screens would work if you banged them after they stopped working. FO.
Bobby just gave me an idea for next time.
Fiddle and hope it works out.
Automatically mark users ineligible
If
that
your
post the
comp is
keyword
already
multiple
doing
times.
difficult, then it will go completely nuts with
They got a
the next
command for
map.
that. I didn't even know that existed. I was just reading about it, and then I kept hearing the 1, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. So yeah, next time we'll do that. If you spam it, it'll just automatically remove you. That's epic. All right, here we go. We're rolling. In 3, 2,
I'm building a fractal
1, best of luck.
65
Here we
today
go.
and logging the frame for E.
And your winner is
My bad. I thought we were supposed
Salty
to
Smurf.
spam. If the computer worked like
Congratulations!
it is supposed to, we wouldn't have any work fixing them.
Big round of applause.
Salty Smurf has won the giveaway. Congrats at Salty
Congratulations.
Smurf. Wow, thank you.
Salty, congratulations. If you could, email me now, if you could,
Congrats.
at
Clap.
infinityloopsfpv
Congrats
at
at
gmail.com.
Congrats.
That link is down below in the description
Congrats.
if you need it. But just email me your
Congrats.
address, and I want to do it while you're here so I can confirm that it's you and all
Nice.
that. And so I can read your address out really loud on stream for everybody here. I also want to do that too. But if you could do that for me, that would be great. Thank you so much, and congratulations on your big
Maybe he'll be less salty now
win.
that he finally won.
He better be less salty.
Rules of giveaway: you have to send videos of your build and then flying. Clap, 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 clap. Yay, more doxing.
Yes, always more doxing.
Thank you. Working on email now.
Okay, good. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to launch the next BonerFPV map. If you were interested in that frame and you still want to get yourself one, you can head on over to jax3dprinting.com, and they are, it looks like they're posted on the website,
show
but
build
not
and
yet
bits.
available. I'm not sure exactly when they'll be released, but it looks like you can pre-order them now, perhaps, on the website. It just says coming soon. So I'm not sure if they'll actually ship them
I'm
yet
late.
or not.
Is that frame like a NBD mosquito frame?
Kind of, sort of. But it's made by 8-Bit. Or designed by 8-Bit, made by Jax 3D Printing. Or cut by Jax 3D Printing, I should say.
Supposed to had been available since yesterday.
Oh, okay.
It's
I think
similar to mosquito,
double
but
check.
cooler looking.
it is cooler looking. I do agree with that.
Lot lighter and better, lol.
There we go. So it is listed as coming soon, but it says add to cart, so I'm, whatever. Anyways, yeah, there's all your info there, though. Pretty much a 40mm prop build you can put in it. 1S, keep her light, and rock any canopy you want. Yeah, do it up. Looks like a fun little build, though. Scourge. I like it. But that's available over there, as well as we will be doing another giveaway, not today, but we'll be
have fun.
talking about the
Scourge.
rules of the contest now. We can do that this second. We can start formulating
okay, email
that.
sent.
Okay, I got you. Phil, that's you? I'll read out the rest of your name when you confirm. Oh, that's nice. You sent your date of birth and your social security number, dude. That's awesome. Making
Yes,
my job
sir.
way easier. Thanks, dude. No, I'm just playing. All right, I appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna send this over to
I asked my mama and she said Muptran B Brain B2
to them
is the
so that
best
they can get the
canopy.
frame shipped out to you,
Helped yet.
as well as some canopies. But if you were looking to get into getting one of those frames for yourself and you didn't want to buy one, we are going to be doing a little bit of a freestyle video submission contest for the next about month. The drawing is going to be, or the end date is going to be November 25th. We'll do a live
First
stream.
win ever, lol.
It'll end
Love a good
at
can of peas.
the day, the 25th, like at midnight when it starts. The 25th, it's over. So I guess technically your last full day would be the 24th of November to submit a video. And then on the 25th on stream, we'll watch over the videos, and then we'll do some judging, and we'll pick a couple winners, and then a couple people will get a couple different things, frame kits with
Time
canopies
to
and
change
some other
name
stuff.
to slightly less salty Smurf.
Yes. Slightly less salty. I like that. On a sodium cut Smurf. Okay. So, the freestyle contest. We're going to try to keep videos. Let's keep them at a minute long. Anything
LMAO.
goes as far as micro.
Hi heads.
So,
Wow,
toothpick
you
or
are
whoop.
always streaming.
Whatever you're feeling.
The saltiest, just ask my wife.
What up, Mason? Not always. Just you caught me on Thursday, Friday, Saturday are my stream days normally for me. And then OG's here on Tuesdays. But Thursday, Friday, Saturday is usually this guy. But anyways, for the freestyle contest, you can use whatever you'd like. As long as it's a micro. Let's keep it tiny. I'm going to say
Ew,
now,
gross.
out front, I'll put a video
Another new
out.
frame and a PCTPE printed TKS frame are up for grabs for the freestyle comp.
Okay.
Smallest I have is 4.
That'll work. Whatever.
Plus
As long as it's a
some
micro.
other micro goodies.
As long as it's not a mini quad, you're fine. But I'm going to put this out there now. I do not care if it's analog or HD, so don't go out of your way to fly HD. I don't care. My eyes are built for analog anyways currently, so you're good. Also, not going to judge on editing. So if you're doing some cool flashy edits, don't think that that's going to I just straight freestyle. That's it. And we're going to keep the theme of this freestyle kind of out of this world. All right? To keep it the theme of the frame. A little out of this world freestyle. So don't bring me a bunch of rolls and flips. I don't want all of that. Let's mix it up a little. Challenge yourself. Yeah. Keep it under a minute. I don't know. I don't think there's much more else I could say. This is just early info for you guys. I'll put out a video with more comprehensive information on the channel this week. But you'll have about a month to do this. So, all right. Here's the second map. This is the Confusion Box. Now, from what I know about this map, which isn't much, I literally dipped in the other day for a moment and then jumped out and told Boner that I think it was a little too much.
Heads.
But this is, the whole map was built, and then he grabbed everything in the map and tilted it. I believe he said 10 degrees, roughly. So everything is not level. Everything is slightly off kilter, if you can tell. So you're constantly correcting your flight pattern here. You're never flying just straight towards any of these objects in here. You're kind of always drifting.
It's like a freestyle version of Roflo Box.
Oh. Like, it's hard to even tell what that was. What was that, a dive? It wasn't. Looked like it. The entrance is pretty sick too. I like that. Big fan. Big fan of that. What looks like a big fan. Alright, let's explore this bad boy a little bit. I think the protruding walls really makes this one even more confusing.
Later.
Like nothing is flat.
Gotta go pick up some foods.
Alright, brother. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hanging out. Keeping it avocado for us. Always appreciate that. Thank you.
Frames are okay, heads?
So far, yeah. Frames seem fine. Just gotta stay in the box. Let's put a spawn point up here. It is so disorienting. Jesus. I didn't think it would be that bad, but that is pretty rough. Oh god. Dives are gonna be really, really hard at 10-degree tilt. Like just a random
That's what she said.
10-degree tilt direction. That's gonna be challenging. So as far as finding the floor in here, I think he said, yeah, there's water on the floor. A little bit of water on the floor, so you can kind of tell where the ground is. But man, once you start getting up here, yeah, good luck. You kind of just depending on gravity there to hopefully put you the right way. Is there one behind us? Probably be easier to flick backwards into. Oh god, that 10 degrees is wild, dude. Whoa. Oh god. I should have smoked before we jumped into this one again. Re-up on that. That'll help. That'll make all this make more sense. Oh god. These little bridges are cool. Oh god, it's so weird. You flick back and you're like just 10 degrees off from where you were. It's like just enough.
Remember, it used to be 45 degrees.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you were here last night on stream, you got a sneak peek of what this map did look like. And that 10 degrees tilt that is kind of confusing now was a 45-degree tilt as of yesterday. And that, oh my god.
Just tilt your head and all is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
The nanotech THC is also similar to smoking.
Really?
It's in 15 minutes.
No kidding. Nanotech.
Does it tilt on more than one axis?
I don't-
Very cool at BonerFPV.
I don't know, actually. It could be sitting on like a corner, so it's tilted on 2, technically, at that point. But it's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. You can only really feel the degrees of tilt when you're in an object, when you're like diving or flying through a tunnel. Then you can kind of feel like everything feels like it's sliding. You kind of feel like you're on ice. You feel like you're constantly correcting to one direction.
Thanks, Ben.
You know? Oh, I can't get in there? Velocidrone. Why you do this? That looked diveable. Oh, God. The correcting is so weird. I just feel like I should be able to fall straight. My brain is so used to it. It's just been programmed for gravity to just let me fall. But now gravity's kind of feels like it's sending me a different direction.
What's up, dudes?
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. What's happening, clown? Long time no see.
Already talked to Ashley about that crane parts.
Oh, cool. All right, good. Oh, God. Oh, we're not gonna make it. Trying to, like, just free fall on stuff is so difficult at 10 degrees. It's such a small difference.
Can you trippy anything here?
I'm sure there's stuff in there we can find to trippy, sure. Yeah, it's hard. You can't even really see the tilt on the cube at all. I guess you can a little bit, this side.
I'm dogging the Halloween
Yeah,
decals.
there you go. There you go, now you can tell.
Digging
Oh.
asterisk.
God.
We going to coordinate to get on Ash to get the update that has the stuck to start bug fixed actually released P.
I hope so. You like the Halloween stuff? Thank you. I like the Halloween stuff too. Little flair. We also got a little, there's a little dance for the opening of the stream, which lines up to a lot of the music I play, which is funny. That's always good.
Can you, because of the tilt? Or will it throw you off balance?
I don't know. Let's try. I've never had to trippy spin anything that's 10 degrees tilted. It'd probably just be a matter of balance, I assume. Balancing the rotation. Like, just having to correct more. Yeah, it's just correcting more. Just letting off the throttle where you would normally throttle through to kind of accompany for the fact that the piece is moving towards you as you're spinning around it. You know, it's almost like the piece is swinging because it's on a slight tilt and you're spinning around it. But yeah, it's doable. I think even at 45 degrees it'd be doable. It would just look goofy.
Brian has 37 pieces of flare.
Brian over there has 37 pieces of flare. So why don't you just make the minimum 37 pieces? Well, is that what you want to do? Is just the bare minimum? What a good movie. Oh!
What's your favorite Halloween film?
That's a good question. I like a lot of scary movies. I think probably the Rob Zombie Halloween, the first one he did, was really good. That's the only one that keeps popping into my head. I love the old Halloweens, but you know, it's hard to like watch them nowadays. They just don't hold up as well as they did like in the 90s. But the newer one was pretty good, new-ish. I think he did a new one that I don't know. I've seen that one yet, but the one that he did fairly recently was pretty good, I thought. I guess this wasn't that recently. It's probably like 10 years ago. More recent than the old ones. But yeah, I've always been a fan of like the Mike Myers character, like Halloween movies. Always been a fan. I like that like real quiet, slow serial killer, you know? Like the over-the-top ones that like chase people and all like rah, and like smear blood and poo on themselves. Like, well, okay, whatever. I guess there's a market for those too, but it's a little overdone. I like the subtle ones. It's much more creepy to me. Oops.
Dexter. Halloween Ends is terrible, I've heard, so I think I'll skip that. RZ's 2 were great though, I thought.
Halloween Ends? Is that the newest one? I haven't seen. That was the one I haven't seen that one. I like the older one though. Oh,
Hellraiser.
God. Sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose and go potty. Oh, I have a scene you guys haven't seen yet. Let me let that load.
Phantasm.
Interesting.
This map is way better flyable now.
Yes, I agree it is. I
Not
concur.
Halloween related, but as a nice serial killer.
Hey,
Dexter.
there we go. Okay. I'll be right back. Just a moment.
You guys really playing down Ernest Scared Stupid. Hellraiser is fantastic. What build is lit for the SKRCH frame?
Okay, we're back. Pardon. Thank you. Needed a moment to gather myself. Oh! E-Doc, I would never play down Ernest Scared Stupid. You didn't ask me what my second favorite Halloween movie was, because that was next up. Know what I mean, Vern? It was next on the list. Holy Jesus, I didn't realize all that was in there.
I am currently using Mob 7 Elvers X12 1's FC, B camera, 802 25,000 kV motors, and Gemfan 1610 by blades.
There you go. There you have it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The It remake is probably my favorite modern horror, but the new Hellraiser
Ugh.
is brilliant.
Excuse me.
Sounds spicy.
It would make sense for Clown FPV to like the latest It rendition. It would make perfect sense. It was pretty good. I grew up on the old one.
Pretty much what you have hoop micro related will work great on Scourge.
The way the robot lady says it is beautiful too. Scourge. Oh, we got eaten. I don't even know what that was.
ESC and FC firmware.
Oh, there's not a thing to spin there.
I prefer Quicksilver and Blue Jay. NFT firmware.
Yes. The new NFTs coming soon.
Great set at 24 kHz but poor batteries. I set back to 48.
Pull on the batteries. Good to know. Good to know. Is that not open? No, it is. I'm just dense. Oh, there's no opening.
Seems like everything is straight. You fly oriented to the objects in the space, then get sucked sideways or off tilt by gravity.
Ooh. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. It feels like you're kind of on ice. Like you're walking towards something, but like there's an icy, like downhill, like kind of just sliding you one way slightly. It's not like a lot, but it's just enough to where you notice it and you're like, oh, this feels weird. It makes everything feel a little different though. Like you kind of always have to be correcting. There is no like gliding
Gotta try
through
QS,
tricks.
it looks very locked in stock.
I like gliding through tricks a lot too, like kind of making them look flowy, like flicking and just letting it carry for a little bit. But yeah, it's hard to do that when everything is cagad. It's all cattywampus. Oh, what if we do like a power loop? And then a... Oh, that was sick. First time I've ever done that. Epic.
Yes, QS is the stuff.
Quicksilver is pretty gnar. I like it. So far it's good. No issues with it yet.
Hey, so when are you going to find out if the Lipo charger freestyles? Haha.
I mean, I'm going to try that. Like, I'm not joking when I was pondering that thought. I'm going to try it. I need to build a 3S that has an XT60, I guess. I gotta get an XT60.
He flies, he
whatchamacallit.
tries, he scores.
I gotta try soldering a XT60 on and use that big board. I want to do it that way. Or not that big board, I'm sorry. XT30. I want to do it with a larger battery. I don't know. I guess we could... No, never mind. We could do it with 1S batteries. I don't know what I'm thinking. We could do it with 1S batteries. Yeah. I just need an XT60 on there for the...
You could do it
for the
with a
plug.
5.4 to SIXS.
Could. I don't know. I think the 3S idea is good. I think that's a good idea. I'm just trying to think of like I'd have to build something specifically to test it on, and I'd need a frame that can carry some stuff like that. I could like strap the has some space for me to strap the charger to it. Oh, blew a little smoke out when I burped. You guys ever do that? This thing confuses me, but it intrigues me so much. It's like so hard to tell which way is up and sideways. But I can't stop looking at it. Oh god. Bonk. I really wish you could dive through these little grates, girders, whatever they're called.
Building a drone with a charger on it and an extension cord or a generator strapped to it. This map is trippy.
Corded. The first corded drone.
You could glue arms onto the charger and use that as the frame.
Maybe. Probably better luck drilling holes in the charger.
This map, chaos, panic, disaster, mission accomplished.
All of the things. Yeah, it really is. When you build a map that's already confusing with a bunch of tilted stuff in it, like look how much stuff in here is already not straight and like upside down and tilted and crisscrossed, and as I get eaten by a random dive. And then he took all of that and twisted it again 10 degrees, which is just ridiculous. It's good practice though. You're never off the sticks really. Like I said, you can't like float too much. You got to do stuff quickly and adjust constantly to keep yourself oriented with everything. Otherwise, you just feel like you're sideways. Like I could dive through those rings on the ceiling and leave them so that they're kind of diagonal, and I would probably stay right side up, but it doesn't feel right. Yeah, like which way are they supposed to be? Like this, I think. It's also hard to tell which way the cube's tilting. Okay, yeah, it is that way. That looks so weird. You're just flying straight, but the rings you're flying through or the squares you're flying through are like slightly tilted. Oh god.
I enjoy seeing you challenged.
Oh god.
I hope it doesn't bother or annoy you.
Oh no, not at all.
No doubt you can fly it. You can fly anything.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. I like stuff like this. I like challenges. Oh no.
He is always open for a challenge.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, there's such a small little tilt. If it's not even like it was, I think it's actually better this way. It's like almost more confusing than the 45-degree one, because this feels so close to being right that your brain like kind of corrects to it. The 45 degrees felt so wrong that like my brain constantly knew something was wrong, you know. But like this one, it keeps tricking it. I keep thinking things are straight up and down, and they're not.
Next week, Halloween map.
Ooh. I do enjoy Halloween. My inner white woman comes out, and I'm just all about it.
Sweet.
Give me the pumpkin lattes. Give me the pumpkin spice bagels. Whatever you got, I'll take it. That guy is a boxer. He's got a lot of tattoos on his head, too. Oh! Speaking of tattoos, I'm going to the tattoo shop tomorrow. Going with my wife. Pumped. And I think I'm going to be recording while I'm there.
Pumpkin spiced bagels. I only just discovered them, but I love them.
They're so good.
Haha,
They're so
the
good.
drone didn't even want to fall to the floor.
Nope. Oh no. Oh. Can you make it through that gap? Was I just cockeyed? Yeah.
Self-orbit whilst getting inked?
No. Nah, he would have to be too close to me for that. That wouldn't work. I got some ideas, though. I got some ideas. I flew through the shop the last time I was there, just kind of like farting around. And I told him when I come back, I'm going to bring some more stuff to record with. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Playing it out as we go. Oh no!
Challenge another pilot to get an Infinity Loops tattoo.
It's not really a challenge, is it? Like, just kind of the first guy to do it.
Power loop the bed whilst getting inked. Much easier.
Clown's on the right track for what I've already thought to do. Clown's in the right neighborhood there. You'll see. You'll see. There'll be some videos coming out. There should be a long form, more vloggy style one, and then there'll be some shorts and stuff that'll come out of it, I'm sure. But you'll see. I mean, I may go there tomorrow and my quad just breaks the second I get there and I can't fly. So there might not be anything. I don't know.
Power loop the shop. Got it.
Yes, just the entire shop. While I'm getting the tattoo, I want a full body tattoo of myself, 6 inches taller though. I've always wanted to be 6 inches taller, so I think getting myself tattooed on myself, 6 inches taller, would be a good move in my life right now. Oh, not enough. We gotta get up there for that one. Nope. That tilt, man. Oh, trying to do things like that, like long distance tricks like that, planning them out.
Wish you were a baller too?
With a rabbit in a hat and a bat and a 6'4" Impala. Yeah, you goddamn right I do. But hey, can't all get what we want, right?
What part of you needs to be 6 taller?
The entirety of me. Like, my shins.
Skilo. That reminds me, you still need to power loop your house.
I will. On a day when it's not so flippin' cold and windy, though. I haven't even been able to fly toothpicks outside lately. It's been so windy. It's been like 20 mile an hour gusts and like 35, 40 degree weather. So not super cold.
That's fair.
It's not really the warmth that bugs me. It's just the wind. It's hard to fly outside. And if I'm going to be power looping the whole house, I'd prefer a calm day. But yeah, I'll get it done. I remembered.
Can you trippy spin up that stack of rings you just dove?
Probably. Oh, wait, everything's... Yeah, man, I don't know. It's going to be tricky.
Soon you will be able to rip your one house digital.
Bro, I'm so excited for that. I haven't shown off any of that yet. I have the very early stages you sent
house.
me. But yeah, that would be sick. Oh, God.
It's cold here too, but
Whoa.
rainy.
Even
think I have to
flicking,
bring my packs to storage.
even flicking up is brutal. Hang on. I'm willing to spend a little time trying this. Oh, we missed one ring. It is disorienting as hell having that tilt. So I'm trying to do it quick. If I had to like hold it for a while, it would get confusing. There we go. Woo! Ta-da! It'll never happen again. No, that wasn't that bad.
Wow. Awesome. That was tight.
Oh god. It's tough. Even just trying to get yourself oriented. One, you don't have anything to look at. But two, you have to deal with that tilt. And it kind of feels like the tilt's at a weird direction too. Which way is the
I
tilt?
see all is set okay. No glitches.
Yeah, so far everything looks good. I can't tell which way the tilt is. Oh, that's why. Okay, so it's tilting towards me. Like where I'm lifting off from. That's why it's so hard to get into it. That is so confusing. Jeez. Yeah, getting bumped is really hard to get reoriented. Once you've been bumped once, that's it. You're just panicking trying to find.
Mode.
Oh god.
Phone you can see easy what is what.
Oh, that is pretty cheap. That is a little cheap. Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. How confusing. Yeah, going this way is the only one that looks normal. Everything else is crazy looking.
The map literally fucks you sideways. Haha.
Oh, flying in horizon mode like this is way weirder. Because it keeps correcting. It keeps correcting, but I'm like, that's not right. But, I mean, it has to be. That's so weird. Oh, God, I don't like it. Stop. Alright.
Yes.
Woo. That was odd. No. Oh boy. No.
Also, this map is now official.
Nice. Confusion box live. If it doesn't pop up for you under Dynamic Polyworld, if you have the combat pack, then try restarting the game a couple times. You can even click that check for updates button on the launcher. Sometimes that'll do it. I think Clown is actually the one who may have gave me that little nugget.
But, to be able to really fly it, you need a map with a completely opposite tilt too, so you can fly it both ways.
Oh my god. Yeah, what you should do is let me fly this for like a month and get really used to where and how everything's laid out, and then just tilt it the other direction. I'll just have to relearn it all over again with the added confusion of my
1S toothpick
other
carry
muscle memory.
insta 360 OK.
Depending on the toothpick, yeah, should. You're not going to be doing anything
Have it
like too
switch
wild
every 5 minutes.
in it either, though.
Your wish is my command.
You know. Have it switch every 5 minutes. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be rough. Yeah, actually, Boner, how slow can you make things rotate in this? Can you make it like the sun rotate like that slow? If you could make things rotate super slowly, it would be kind of fun to have something that just slowly moves, like rocks one way and rocks another way, and so it's never like facing the same direction, or even like just kind of goes like in a kind of like a topsy-turvy, like a circle kind of motion, like that, like a dive that does that. Maybe not, but it can't be fast, you know what I mean? It has to be like kind of slow. But if it was in the middle of the map as like a centerpiece, so you always saw it, and it was accessible.
From very slow to very fast.
Every now and then, when you flip down into it, it would be facing a different direction. I don't know. I just think it would be kind of cool. Yeah. Sounds like a neat idea to me.
Like a glowing core.
Yeah. A really slowly rotating glowing core. Yes. That's slightly off tilt. Or off kilter. Like it's just slightly tilted. Just a tiny bit. And then it rotates.
I am working on a labyrinth with moving walls, so all is possible.
Oh. Okay. Labyrinth with moving walls. Oh no. Honestly, you could just give me those rings right
Hit
there.
me up with some ideas and PM me.
I'd fly that all day.
Geeseman.
Just those rings right there. I'm on those. All these right here. These 4. Just put these in my backyard or something. Never leave the house. Just fly these all day. Huh. What are you doing, YouTube? Gimme. I don't want that though. I don't know what this is, but I'll take it. Ah! So disorienting. I don't forget that the tilt's there, you know, like I know it's there, obviously. But it's like my brain, I don't know, the muscle memory, I guess, is what it is. It's just like, it's like a corrupted file that just keeps needing to be corrected in my brain. It does not like it. I do. I enjoy the challenge and the change, but I can tell my brain is fighting it like crazy, or the muscle memory is.
Oh, you're still here. I just took kids to school.
Very nice. Well, WB. My son's off school today. And yes, still here, just for a short bit longer. Did our giveaway. We're going to check this new BonerFPV map out. That's live now. The Confusion Box. Whole map built,
I'm gonna
and
look
then
at a lot,
slightly
and I have a
tilted.
consult thing I have to go to a print production company to help them with.
Consulting, I have to go to a print production company to help them with. Oh, nice. Well, enjoy your day, Brandon. Sounds like you
What
got
about 20 or 30 meter diameter
you got
hoops?
some stuff to do.
I don't know the scale, but something that is big enough to trippy spin up, then transit to sideways power looping around to, then down again and around. After this one there's a new Nick Burns video too, Meteor 75 HD.
Oh, really? Like he just let it out? I'll go check that out.
Cool idea.
Not that I like the Meteor
Nick Burns
75s.
is a rad dude. He sent me 2 working whoops and a tiny one to force field charger. Yet, half an hour ago.
Nick Burns is a G. That he is. All right, the confusion box is now live. Go get confused. Rip it up. Boner FPV.
And one of those hoops at a 45-degree angle and a flat horizontal
Absolute
one, maybe?
legend. Give him a proper clapping, for God's sakes. Give the man a proper round of applause. 2 wild maps in a week.
NB is more OG than the OG.
In a week. That's correct. Nick Burns is more OG than OG. And I don't think OG would argue that either. No, sir, I don't think so. Okay, let's check
Great
that out.
maps at BonerFPV.
Yeah, man. Wild maps. Big fan. Thank you. We'll be flying those again tomorrow night if there is no Nick Burns in the Loop episode
Heck
tomorrow.
yeah, at BonerFPV mind-bending maps.
So if that doesn't happen,
Hello.
then you can plan on some open lobbies
Small tilt really works your brain.
over there.
Thanks, Ben. A little support on my Patreon is always welcome.
Today we're taking a look at the Beta
I'm making
FPV.
a fractal 65 today if I can squeeze it in.
Ooh, nice. Oh, hello, Derpy. I just thought of you the other day, Derpy. I have an idea for a
Looking
t-shirt.
forward to some Burns discussion.
I still need to iron out the details, but I think I want you to do it if you're interested. For whatever you need to get it done, obviously. But if you're interested, give me some time to iron out the deets, and then I'll let you know. Okay, Mr. Burns.
The Meteor 75 HD.
Did he give me a hello, everyone?
Hello everyone, today we're taking a look at the Beta
Of course.
FPV Meteor 75 HD. This is the Walksnail version. They also have an HD0 version. You can also get this with Express LRS, FR
Just drop
Sky,
me a PM.
and TBS Crossfire.
Okay,
if
will do.
that is
Thank you.
your receiver protocol of choice. And I think there's 3 things that I
And how
learned through
you
this
do.
process that are probably pretty important to see before you were to make a buying decision on something like
Oh,
this.
gosh.
And I should note
Oh
that this
boy,
is
we
also
doing
my
an
first
NB watch
controller
party.
down in here is the
It's
F4.
24
It's
minutes, though,
1S
and I
with
don't
a
have
5
24
amp
minutes,
ESC,
unfortunately. I
and
have
it
like
has
15.
Serial ELRS,
So I gotta
meaning
kind of scooch
SPI,
through this a little
so
bit.
upgradable.
Wait, what did you
For
say?
it's 1S with a 5 amp ESC,
5 amp ESC.
and it has serial ELRS, meaning SPI, so upgradable only by the beta flight flashing. And it's also noted that the gyro is the BM.
How much?
I always skip to flight footage and then let the rest play at the background.
How much do you guys really
Haha.
believe in this sticker right here? How much trust do we put in this? Right here? Do you guys think so? You know, my Meteor 75 that flew into my ceiling immediately when I plugged it in and didn't throttle at all, that had a QC sticker just like this on the bottom of it. It said QC pass. Interesting.
None at all.
Didn't pass mine.
I dug out an old Beta 75 Pro 2 frame yesterday to do some testing because it was the only frame that let me move one of Nick's whoops to without doing soldering. Beta flight. Super QC.
Beta flight.
The only
Did I say that?
75mm frame that is.
The only 75 mil. I hate this. This frame breaks for me a lot.
BetaF QC
Really
is
easy.
amazing. Oh,
Really easy.
MI 270,
100%.
that's important. Some of
That
you.
sticker
and of course,
passed
the board
quality
and the
control. The drone, not so much.
Sticker passed quality
I think
control.
it means they passed on the QC.
They passed on the
Did they
yeah,
actually QC anything?
Quality control?
That stickers
pass.
doesn't add speed. Useless.
It's a pass.
camera down here, it is the Walksnail 1S edition, which
That's a
they're
nice
calling
camera.
the Avatar Mini VTX, which is capable up to 350 milliwatts. But there are ways around that. Comes with a left-hand polarized
My hoop is
circular
still going with the most
antenna,
amount
which
of
is zip
ceiling
tied
to
right
floor
down here, and
abuse.
I thought that
Has
was a
no
pretty tasty
sticker.
move 'cause that will prevent more antenna from coming loose off of this valuable board. This is our connector to extract the data from the 8 megabyte onboard SD storage, so you can record crystal clear video, highest quality,
Ooh.
right onto the board. Of course, we get our DVR through the camera. And speaking of the camera, you notice what I'm seeing in that canopy design? Yay, Beta FPV made a canopy with adjustable camera design. See that screw right there? Turn that one. Turn that one.
Now,
Great.
did Beta FPV do that because they wanted to do that, or did they do that because Walksnail was like, well, this is how we made the camera, so figure it out. Just use the bolts. Don't be weird. Because, yeah, that's long overdue.
OMG, Betaf made a new
It also
canopy.
comes with the BT20 connector that Beta FPV
Finally.
created, which is a good thing for our throughput and longevity and power and performance and flight time. The battery tray is pretty specific to the Beta.
I'm trying to get a good look at the motors. Those magnets are like 1.5 miles away from each other. Okay.
FPV
Not a
battery.
nice looking
I found
hoop,
that my other
boring
batteries
black.
just don't fit in there. They've made this tray a little
Yeah,
bit
it is a
more
bit
narrow.
boring looking.
Canopies come with these different
I guess they're
little
trying to
pieces
make it
we
look
can
stealthy,
attach to them through the holes in
but
the top of the canopy,
yeah,
which
I
is
don't
kind
know.
of fun and looks good when it's on your shelf.
I hate these, by the way. These
Figure
are
it out.
so dumb.
It's a whoop, so I don't fly it with them. I should have mentioned these
Precisely.
little bits just add weight. They look good. They still just add weight. So of
Yes.
course, you only get one
My
canopy.
thoughts
and then
exactly.
there's little
Soundboard.
accessory pieces to dress up the canopy and extra.
Yeah,
sound
I need a
pops
whole
and
Letterkenny
screwdriver, and also
folder
this charger
on my
is
soundboard.
included in the
I'm
kit.
getting
Of course,
there.
the support card.
Okay, here's my problem. I'll tell you real fast. I went to go do the Letterkenny soundboard one night, set it up, and like I just blanked. I opened up YouTube to start downloading lines from it, and I was like, "Oh, gee, what are some good lines from Letterkenny?" And it's like I know all of them, but the second I'm under pressure, it's too much pressure.
Is also
can't deal with
included in the kit. At no, it's the
The
only
plastic
way
shell
to-
they've used
is
for
with this
years
little
was
cable
just a
right
dumb
here.
copy of the
And the
PC
first
vacuum
pretty
formed
close
one
to
from
75.
longer
So we're
ago
gonna
that would
start this
always
with the
shatter.
inside
Yeah.
plate.
I
Inside
showed
Shatter like a
him
potato
the
chip.
Rain V2
but
is
I'm
the
a realist.
best.
I know
I
that
shove
not
all
everybody
cameras
finds
in.
things inside, or at least they
My
will climb inside holes.
1102 18,000 kV Betaf motors are still going strong almost 2 years now.
Dang, nice. I think I still have a set of those upstairs too. Man, that bad boy seems hefty.
Flight time, meaning they were in the best shape, because not all my batteries would equal that.
Ooh, does anybody else see the bend on the edges of the lens when he goes around corners?
So the first thing is, I did not crank up my camera angle and try to fly it as fast as humanly possible. What I was trying to
It's very
do is fly
bendy
as
on the
fast
edges.
as I was comfortable with,
Ugh.
without doing a whole bunch of
I
excessive
just
crashing.
retired my
And in this particular
3-year-old
case, due to the extra weight,
1102
yeah, and it being a whoop,
13500
yeah, we're
kV
not gonna be
motors.
flying
The
this as
bearings are
fast as you
trashed.
might have seen in my past
Happy
videos with
model.
HD0.
I
But
want
it's
an
still
in-out burger.
capable. I had a few people
Any
ask me
slack in
questions
the
and said,
bearing
you know,
or bushing?
Is this just a send whoop? Why would if it's
Gotta
just a
go
send whoop,
heads.
why would anyone
my
Making
goodness.
some
well,
food for my
I think what you're
kids.
looking at
Have a
here
great weekend
is
and
you've
if you
made the
got some
investment in
time,
Walksnail
can you make
or
a
in the
VID of the new
Avatar,
maps?
Cadix
Yes, sir.
FPV
Do you
system,
want to do them together in the same
or
video
you're
or
thinking
separate
about
videos
doing
for them?
it and you're wanting a whoop along with any
Just real quick, look at Nick's son. Nick's son is so fed up with it.
sort of, you know,
Fisheye.
Yeah, the fisheye is really bad. It's making me a little woozy, actually. It's like it feels like a dumbed down version of Chopper
You
Girl's
can make a combo clip.
freestyle from last night. It's like that level of fisheye, but like just slightly less. But it is really messing with my eyeballs. Make a combo? Okay, cool. I think it would be cool to do them together because they're both pretty
I
similar.
harvested sugar crystals and sent them to school with the kid. That teacher is gonna hate me, but I let her know to only let them have them at the end of the day when everyone is ready to go.
traditional
That's
outside
awesome.
quad that you might have a 3, 4, 5-inch quad. So you're wanting to go into winter time.
Acclimatized to whoops.
Walksnail.
Have a great
This is your
weekend,
option.
everybody,
I
and
thought
enjoy the
I had
new
seen
maps.
Mob Light 7
Yeah, Boner,
with
you too,
Walksnail.
brother. Thanks again
I
for
can't find it on the
making
Happy
them.
Model website.
Appreciate
I
it, dude.
thought I saw it on the Facebook. But
Pretty
on
sick
the
maps.
Facebook, saying that like an old man.
And they're live
But
now.
I can't find it again, so maybe it was a teaser, maybe it's to come. But at this point in time,
Later,
I
Oh,
can't
that's
in-
validate that.
That's
but
in his
Anytime,
video.
if you
buddy.
want to point me to the posting that Happy Model or whoever had.
Yeah, and enjoy your day, brother. I'll talk to you.
For those people who are looking at Walksnail or own Walksnail and you're wanting a whoop, this is the one to have unless you're going to build one yourself. I fly it like I like to fly. I do like to fly aggressively in the house. I have that sort of pod racing sort of style, which is actually more speeder racing. I always have to correct myself with that because I say pod racing, but it's technically not pod racing that I'm referencing. It's
Have
the
a good
speeder
one
racing
at
from the original Star
BonerFPV.
Wars. That was one of the feelings that I try to always get back.
That map
And
looks
so I
like
had
Nick
some pretty
Burns'
short
houses.
flights on those Beta FPV batteries that were a little bit older, a little bit more abused. So my flights, I was relegated to only having 8
What up,
usable batteries.
Heads?
So that actually limited the number of flights
What
that
up?
I could do in
How you
total
doing, brother?
over the course of the week and a half that I was flying this. Although I probably still got 35 to 45 flights on it. I had charged up a bunch of G&B batteries that had GNB 27 connectors on them, and I had made a little pigtail for PG.
Yeah, I don't know how much more of the flight footage I want to watch.
And because we don't have the OSD, yes, we have the SRT file from the DVR, but we don't have the OSD. Okay, we're now outside, and this flight.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Heads,
when he's sitting
have you
still.
used the Flywilgaku F411 hoop board or the Jemka
Whoa.
cross-shaped boards?
That's quite a
They
bend.
have SH50 SCAs and they are not as nice as the H5 SCAs we are used to.
The F411. I don't think so.
Is
I
it
think I have the
okay with you if I
F405.
PM you through Discord?
I think. Yeah, of course. Ben Blue, for sure. Holler at your boy. They have SH50 ESCs. They're not as nice as the H5 ESCs we're used to. Yeah, no, I don't have
Chris,
any experience with them though.
You like the F405 board? Does it supply enough power to the motors on those
I've-
SCAs?
I've just started using it. I used it on the Babito. I think. Didn't that have the F405 in it? I can't remember now. Did that have the F405 in it, or did it have something else in it? I feel like it had a Goku something in it. But anyways, I used it in that, and then I used it in this most recent
No.
Flywoo build I'm using. What's that one called? The Nano whatever? Baby Nano? What was the one that was in the Babito? Was that it wasn't an all-in-one. Like, it didn't have a VTX, I mean, like a 5-in-1. It was Flywoo something.
I have a Bubito to build. Do you use yours?
A Bubito?
I need the camera TPU. I lost it in the mail. Hole in the envelope.
Oh my god.
I was just gonna use some foam and welders to glue the camera on mine. If they would take the SPI out of the X12, man, that board is nice, but like most nowadays, the ones that work.
Yeah, true. 8-bit. Very true. A lot of them don't work. DOA boards are becoming more and more frequent around my house, and it's not fun. I just use some foam welders glue on mine. So I don't...
Check Discord for Letter Kenny soundboard.
Oh, hell yeah. Thank you. I don't use the Babito because I broke the hell out of it in my video, but I do use the camera mount on it because I had a toothpick show up. Sorry.
It seems as though our components from one to the next can also
Just his
be
genuine
somewhat
excitement
different.
makes
if you
me
did
happy.
This, there's potential that that board could burn up. It's only a 5-amp ESC. but
So the Happy Model
wanna give
X12Ls
that
are
sorry.
not good?
It's not that they're
Bubito
not
says
good.
F4.
They're just hit or miss. Like most micro flight controllers these days, it's hit or miss. Sometimes they'll work for 8 months, bashing and crashing everywhere, and dunk them in a puddle, and they're fine. And then other ones, you'll take them out of the bag, brand new, open up the shell, the case, and then it's
Bubito
broken.
says Gaku versatile F4 5-in-1 AIO.
Okay,
Happy
thank you.
flips and rolls after getting out of the pickle.
Yes, the happy flips and rolls after getting out of the pickle.
The pool probably needs to be closed up fairly soon, although I know my wife wants to have one last near winter time hurrah in the pool, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not. The kid's schedule is a little bit difficult to keep up with sometimes. But I just want to reiterate, it's not going
The
to
X12 has C_H_30 ESC. I have that Flywilgaku AIO in my parts that I was gonna use on that Bubito.
Yeah, I hated the VTX on the Babito. That VTX was butt. Like, it was awful. From jump, it was bad. And I know it wasn't the camera because I run
Mine
that
has been
camera
working
normally.
well except the early failsafe issues they had, but QS has mostly sorted it. The
that's
other
good.
firmwares, I am not sure if that issue rests
There are some
loved.
things that I think I learned about this
Good.
quad that we could talk about back at the desk. It's not one of my top 3 things, but
Okay, tell me about her, Nick.
I really do. And it pitched up. It does that on itself. We oftentimes call that yaw washout. That didn't happen on all
Ew.
batteries. And
I
this
have a
doesn't
crazy
happen on all
BF4 Lite
batteries.
from a
So
Mobula 6
what
that has a
that's
bad
all
output,
the
but if I
different-
press
think
on the
I
fits
go
it works
above on
fine
a
when I
low-quality
test in
battery.
beta flight.
So this is a
So I
tell,
gotta learn
not
how
a
to
quad
reflow fits
problem
now.
in my hold up
Talk
to
to,
the flight. That is another thing I think you need to be aware of.
talk
If your
to,
batteries are a little bit
Eve.
worn
Wow,
and
that
you
thing
bought
is
this,
stuttering.
you would have a
Yeah, it's
really
pretty
bad
My
rough.
Bubito
experience if
was
you didn't know
unflyable with
that this was
failsafe
my
just
experience
20
as well,
feet
and it's
away.
time to replace those.
Yeah, my
Shrugging pretty
Babito was
hard.
pretty rough.
So the last thing I
The
think you
signal
need
was
to know is
bad,
how
but the
slow it pulls the
VTX was
data off the
really
onboard
bad.
SD card. So this gets you the best
Like
recording
really
quality,
bad.
heating, and then I flash it
VTX
to the
quality.
computer, and it's downloading at about 11.5.
It's running a
Holy
BetaF
smokes.
tune.
which is pretty dadgum slow on a typical SD. 0.5
I need a Nick
megabits per
Burns.
second, which is pretty dadgum slow. On a typical
Dadgum
SD
slow.
card, you
I need a
can
Nick Burns
pretty good amount
soundboard
of
too.
time to copy the data off of this. You can see down at the bottom it says 7 minutes, and it's got less than 8 megabits of data. Okay, let's talk about the frame a little bit, because that surprised me when I got my hands on it. It's fairly flexible, and it feels like a new material or a new density of material.
It does look different.
So I think it's a good thing.
It's just the
got
same
1.5 millimeter shaft, so your shaft
shape.
should be fine unless you crash, into an immovable
That was interesting
object
though,
as fast
how
as you
flexible
go.
that was.
I'm hitting there a little bit. It's going to be hard to tell how durable those shafts actually are, but you're going to get beat up props, indoor, outdoor flying, when you're hitting stuff here. Just this is so flexible, and you can kind of see. I know it's hard to tell because you can't feel how hard I'm pushing.
Well, the
it,
other
but
frame,
something that
the
you
other
should-
version of that
things
frame
I
was like
think
a
they did
potato chip.
really
It was
well.
so fragile.
Obviously, we already talked about the little accessories that go in these little. If you
Yeah.
like those things, fly with them, have fun.
No.
But if you want to get the most flight time, averse to it, I would possibly even get a little bit more flight fun. So normally we don't see this sort of antenna on Whoop, so that is obviously added.
I bet
a
I could
touch
still
bit more
break
weight,
it.
Maybe a half gram, maybe a whole gram. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think with a
They're
little
important to keep those on our,
with a
you know,
little
popping off of here, and then it
elbow
maybe
grease, you
lays
could
in
break
the
that.
field after you've had a crash and the antenna's gone.
I
and then the
switched
board
to a
gets
Meteor
damaged. Maybe it
65
works, maybe
frame
it
from the
doesn't work.
NBD Cockroach
But this zip
V2
tie,
and
a minor
haven't
little
broken a
thing,
single
if it
part
should
yet.
break and
It's
you
so
have one of these,
flexible.
be prepared to replace it.
Yeah, the
I
Meteor
think that's
65
really
frames are
important.
legendary.
Something else that they did is fairly interesting. So they put the wiring underneath that acts a little bit as some insulation between the
Yeah, like a little
side
cushion
shape of
there.
the board, and they have the board actually suspended from the canopy rather than.
Oh
suspended
yeah,
from
that's
the
wild.
frame.
I was trying to figure out what was going on with the screws here. I was like, where the hell is the stack screw?
Hello everybody.
But that's the canopy screwed into the frame, and then there's another bit here, and this screws into the
At
top of the canopy.
8bit_FPV.
So I guess when you take the canopy off, it kind of opens up like
Bubby
a.
said not to update that board because of issues with FRSKYSPI. Is that correct? I was gonna just put 4.3.1 on it and see for myself. Hello Zero.
I'm not sure actually.
Clam.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I was gonna just put an EP2 on it later anyway.
Yeah, you'd probably be better off with the EP2, but yeah, I'm not sure about the update on
I
the
think it's a pretty
beta
good
flight.
design. It does mean that when you disassemble this, if you take these screws out of the canopy, then you
Like a
have
clam
the
heads.
VTX actually in the top, so to get access. To
Okay,
the
yeah, that
VTX,
is
you
cool.
gotta
That's a smart
here
idea to do
and the
that.
screws in the front. That
I
probably
am not
took a
sure
little bit
either.
more
I haven't
engineering
done
as
anything
well
with
as
it
far as
since
their
months
canopy
ago.
design, 'cause oftentimes when we
Yeah, I
see
left mine sitting
three
until
position
recently.
canopy, we get jello
When I got
and
the
we didn't
Odonata
Clam
in,
is the word you were
after
looking for.
after I did my video, I was like, I swear I have another mount around here that's lower, and the Babitos is like 15 or 20 degrees, so I found that one. I just ripped it off and put it on that.
canopy that doesn't have any
But yeah,
flex
so
or
I am
jiggle
using the
in
canopy
mount.
or the
So they're
camera
able to
mount for
design
it.
and get around that. But oftentimes with our other companies, we need 4 positions on our canopy mount. This is also how you would apply firmware updates. The USB port is not obstructed down here at the bottom, unlike
That's always
I get a
good.
few of my batteries, and I'll show you how this does not really fit any other batteries. Okay, how about a nice square Tattoo 500?
Latest
I don't know how
QS
well I can
firmware
show
in the
this.
last Elvis update, not
Well,
the
from
recent
here, you
firmware
should be
for
able to see that
Elvis.
it's just
Oh,
too
yeah.
Hey
wide.
mom, your
Not
clam
unless
is
we would be
showing.
able to jam it in there.
My
Okay.
Bubato has been collecting
Which is
dust
the
too.
Beta FPV 450, something I've been flying quite a bit. Ooh, this one might fit.
For your
It's
charger build, a
PH20, so
toothpick
I
can
wouldn't
carry 45
fly it on
grams
something
and
with
it's a easy
Now
build.
this Xylo 450, wait, it's not exactly.
I used to fly those Xylos.
PH20, or
They didn't last
switch
very
over
long.
to G&B to chop that off because I like to fly. Let's go to this G&B over here.
Haha. Robot lady is
So
due
again,
for a
it's just too
vacation
wide. I
or
can feel it as I
something.
try to get it in there.
She
Oh, I'm
seems
getting it now,
exhausted
though.
and has a
I
very
did have
hard
to kinda
time
crank
keeping
that
up.
down.
You have to use lube.
I've heard if you just spit on it, it works.
I guess in
but-
this case, I kind of fibbed to you. I don't want to keep forcing it because I don't want to break it either.
Yeah, don't do
You
that.
can- And say, yeah, you can get it in there. But
That's a smart idea to hang on to some
That
old
one kinda
dead
fits,
batteries
too.
so you can see which ones fit. I always throw mine away.
line.
I should keep them
Have
at
you
least one
tried
though.
QS
Bigger. Oh, I got it.
0.9.2? It supports
Get this one a little bit
ELRS3.
They sent
LOL.
me early
That's what she said.
access to try it.
I don't have a lot of those.
Which I have been
So
farting
when it
around
comes
with.
to
I just haven't
battery
had a lot
choice,
of time to
I
fly
kinda
it
showed
yet.
you what I could show you. I'm gonna fit. Let me just kind of, I don't know.
Okay, so seems like
It doesn't
most
slide
batteries don't fit in
I
it.
mean, it might shift in a crash, but I don't think it's gonna.
Oh, how convenient. Beta FPV one
What I
fits.
tended to do is I tended to twist this. I would plug it in. Twist.
Okay.
Battery lead. You can see kind of the distance from the battery lead.
Would the dog
up
com
to the
fit?
prop line right up in there. If you don't twist
Probably
this, and
not.
I learned
No,
this
I think
from
the dog
experience,
comms are about the
from time
same
to time,
size
you get
as
up there, and
those
then you get little
outlines that
nicks
he's
in
got
your
right
battery
underneath
lead,
his
and I
thumb.
may
You can kind of see it poking out like right underneath here, right like
Tell
there.
about dem neighbors
They're,
Nick.
they're about the same size as that, a little
Maybe
smaller.
I should just buy Odinata frame
I don't
and leave
think
this
it would fit, though.
Fubato alone. Laughing face.
flights before I started twisting it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this much right now, Brandon. If you haven't built the Babito yet, did you watch my video on it? 1. 2, if you did you see all the issues that I had with my build, with the actual build, the layout of how things go on the board? Like the flight controller touches the back post, the camera touches the front post, and the flight controller. The TPU piece on the top plate for the battery, it's printed too high on the bottom, so like when I put mine on, like the battery bends from the bolts.
I only just assembled the frame. It was a gift.
Bro, it's such a bad like go together
Can the Babito
design.
be used with just the bottom plate and use traditonal canopy? Least would not be a waste. Really?
You probably could, but I don't
WTF?
know
Okay,
if
it's
it
a
would be
shelf
worth it.
queen then.
It definitely is. Brandon, if you didn't watch my video yet on it, go to my video and like skip towards near the end where I'm talking about all the issues. I show like up close HD shots of the flight controller touching the back post, and it was just sitting there for the whole flight, so you can see dust around the back post from it grinding away at the flight controller, like at the PCB board. It's such a bad design. Not only that, but
that battery tray sucks.
it weighs half a gram
WTF,
more
I'm looking at it now.
than the iFlight Baby Nazgul, which came out a year ago. And that was bad because it was too heavy. It was the same thing, though. This is the same thing, just half a gram heavier. And he's like, but it's smaller. It has a smaller wheelbase, or a smaller top plate. The top plate's shorter, the bottom plate's shorter. But the
I
arms
have it
and
in my
everything
hands.
still exactly the
I
same.
just assembled the carbon yesterday. F it.
I mean, yeah, you might as well put it together, see what happens, and then just put it on the shelf. But it's not a good build at all. It was very poorly designed. That's what made me so angry when people were like, "It's probably the best micro you can get right now." I'm like, what? Are you not looking at anything else on the market? The Babito? Really?
It's not readily apparent to
And
me
it flies like a turd.
That was a solid rant.
They
I'm
sent
just
me.
gonna leave it in bare frame and just display it.
Nice and
There you
smooth,
go.
as expect.
They sent me.
batteries.
I emailed them because I wanted to do my video, and I was like, "Oh, there's no SPI for this, or there's no CLI for this." I was like, "What?
Let's go, Brandon.
I need a CLI for it." So I emailed Rotor Riot and was like, "Hey, could you guys send me the tune that's supposed to come on the Bind and Fly Babito, please?" So he sends it to me, and the gyro's oriented wrong. In the CLI dump they send me, the gyro's facing the wrong direction. What? And then the tune
Heads
they
showed
sent
the
was
Bubato even
awful.
sent with props hitting the plastic print.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, the TPU print you're missing, Brandon. Probably a good thing you're missing it because
Mine
the
did
props
too.
hit it.
Had to snip off plastic.
Yeah, you have to cut some of it out.
QC bypassed.
Awful.
You're gonna
So
require
bad.
you to kinda jam
So
them in
Bardwell
and maybe stretch out
on
the
his stream was talking about it with Blunty, and he was like, "Yeah, it's one of the best
When it comes to my
indoor
experience
rippers
of
you can
watching it,
get
I
right
thought it
now."
was very,
Like,
very
dude,
pleasant. I
that's
thought the image
such a
quality looked
lie.
good. There's a firmware
Dude, that's
mismatch
so
issue
ghetto.
that you're gonna have every time
It's
you
bad.
try this, at
It's
least
really
right
bad.
now, because the goggles will have newer firmware on
Use the
them
Meteor
than
75X frame, the
Avatar
2's
Mini
frame to fit the
VTX.
larger
I think
batteries.
this is at like 3.7 or
Ooh, that's a
something
good
like
call.
that. And so you get this little box
Although that
of
is a
goggles that
pretty
says
fragile
firmware
frame. That was the
mismatch,
one I
and
was
it says
talking about
check,
that
and
I
it
don't
says
like
skip.
very much.
Just hit skip. At the time of this recording, there's no additional
If it's the only one
versions
you've
of the
tried,
mini
it's the
firmware,
best
although
one.
Beta FPV did say that Caddx was planning to release one this week. As I record this video, it hope
Bardwell has flown the Mobula 6, the original one. So he knows that there are things that fly better than the Babito. If you have flown something that came out 2 years ago,
I like my UZ 80 frame
then
with a
you're
Happy Model
aware that there are
X12.
things that fly way better
Works
than the
great
Babito.
too.
but I
Or
thought
the
image
Meteor
quality looked
85
good.
Pro.
I think it's really cool
That's just
that
silly.
they added onboard storage. I just wish the method to getting it off was faster, because
Yeah, that was a
you
really
have to
slow
use a
transfer
battery.
speed. It was like
You have to have it
11
plugged
I
megabytes a
in.
don't
second.
That's
watch
another thing I
Bardwell
think I
at
failed
all.
to mention. So not only do you have to plug in the connector into your USB port on your computer, but you've got to
Just
plug in a
put a
battery.
picture of
And
the
because we're working
Policetti
on an
brothers from
HD
Shorzy on
VTX,
screen.
you need to have a small fan blowing on it. Now, I don't know if it will thermally protect itself or if it will just shut down during the process. But I kept a fan on it. It's kind of a habit of mine when it comes to whoops, of having a little fan. I bought this at a gas station in Hawaii because, well, I was a much different version of myself.
I have to say, I love this about, this is my favorite part about any Nick Burns video, is that just randomly at any time, I think I mentioned this the other night, you'll just get a tidbit about his life. He'll just toss it in there.
LOL Nick.
He'll just be talking about the quad and then just be like, well, one time I was on vacation in Hawaii and I bought this fan. I love it. It's my favorite part about his videos sometimes, is just the fact that he just throws in those little tidbits sometimes.
Vacation in Hawaii because
That fan from Hawaii.
well, I was a much different version of myself then, and it was warm and humid there, so I needed a little fan
Columbo
blowing on
of
me
the
at night
FPV.
to
Oh,
stay
he's talking
comfortable.
about when he was heavier.
So
Yeah.
I probably paid way more than we need to pay for this because of where I bought
One
it.
more thing.
But a cheap little fan like this, it does plug in and charge over USB. I've been using this works just fine, and do their own little engineering work. Whatever you do, it's a good idea.
He's so
when you're
excited
dealing with
about the
whoops
fan.
and having
Yeah,
VTXs
he's really
on
pumped
to
about
blow
this
on them,
fan.
whether they're the Walk Snail, HD0, or analog. It's just something that I do all the time. It'll help keep your VTX in good shape. But I think for what it is, a 40-gram 1S quad that records HD video recording, it's good fun. They did a nice job pid tuning it. It might need some...
Did I miss something? Did he just say they did a nice job pit tuning it? Did we miss something? Did I skip the part where it was flying good? I mean, in the house it seemed okay, but that first flight outside
is
seemed
going
rough.
to 3 minutes and 9 seconds. So a nice smooth punch out there. Nice recovery. It's
Oh,
1S,
okay.
It's 40 grams. On that recovery, you're
Okay.
at 90.
We must have seen different flight footage. What was
file
this?
On the goggles, and the SRT file doesn't record fast enough data to
'Cause
show
that
all
looks
the different
horrible.
voltages that we see. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of hitting
That
the
looks
throttle,
real bad.
trying to see my throttle position as well as my battery voltage. I'm trying to figure out what the trigger is. Well, what I think I found was if your battery is at 3.5 volts and you're trying to go above, say, 75, maybe even 80% on the throttle, that you'll get this wobble on a low quality
That's
battery.
the stock tune.
So this is a
On a
tell,
low
Wobble,
quality
wobble,
not a quad
wobble.
problem, in my opinion, but a battery problem. Because obviously I showed you that flight previously, perfectly good dive, TX testing. Not
Yeah,
just
this one seemed
recently.
okay.
There's potential that
It
board
did seem like he
Flying
was
good for
flying
a
a little
40
slow.
gram
though.
1S.
but-
No, actually, that didn't look good either. Look
It
at that
seems
flip
as
when he
though our
comes out.
components from one
When he
to
tries to catch
Z,
himself, that was pretty
but
rough too there.
There's potential that that board could burn up. It's only a 5 amp ESC, but
Yeah, that was a little,
I wanted to
little
give
it
that
wasn't
a
as
go.
bad
I
as the
got a
other
little
one.
bit tangled up
But
in weeds, or excuse me, leaves. They're not the most
I guess
stiff.
Beta FPV has definitely put
It's
out
like
worse
flying
tunes.
well for an underpowered brick.
I'll say that. Beta FPV has definitely put out worse tunes. So there's that. We'll give them a little bit of just a tiny clap for that.
Reminds me of my gimbal giving up and twitching.
Yeah, there's something doesn't look right with that.
Cinematic hoop, basically.
I mean,
but
if-
cool.
Yeah. I appreciate that we're starting to see HD stuff popping up in whoops so quickly, because I'm hoping that means we'll see them start to get...
Needs to raise the master multi to 1.6.
There it is. Just solved all of his problems. Yeah, hopefully we'll see them advance quickly and get lighter and lighter quicker, and be more viable for a freestyle whoop. I would love to have like an HD0 freestyle whoop. That'd be sick. One that was nimble, that is. I know that you can have one now, but I want like a really, really good one. I want like 25 grams dry with HD. Final product, not, I understand we're not there yet, but when we get there,
No way.
I want it.
Yeah, 25, flies well.
Yes. Yes. Very good. Okay. All right. Let's get on out of here. All right. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'm pretty sure Nick's not going to make it for the In the Loops. We're probably going to have to reschedule that one. I didn't hear anything from him today. Or yesterday, I mean. So I'm assuming he's not going to make it for tomorrow. If that is the case, which it seems like it most likely will be, we will be flying in the sim. We'll have lobbies open, and we'll be flying those new BonerFPV maps. So come on by.
Have a good one, y'all.
If you're sitting around not doing anything, come join. We'll be hanging out, having some fun. I think OG should be around, possibly, for that. He might not be. I don't know.
He is making live stream with Gramps.
No, I am not. I am not. We are skipping that. We are skipping that. Instead, I'm going to let out 37 videos on the DJI Avata.
Thank you, heads.
That's what I'm
to
gonna
the
do
winner
instead.
today. Enjoy Scourge. Later, all y'all. Later, heads.
All right, everybody. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your Fridays.
Mod
And-
6 HD is under 25 grams. No?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Nice.
Yes, but that doesn't
CYA.
fly very good.
Crisp.
That's the problem. I want
Y'all
it to
have
fly
a wonderful Freeja.
yeah, everybody enjoy your Fridays. Enjoy your weekend. And we will see you
Peace.
tomorrow night
Good
for more
afternoon.
fun.
DJ I have Artie.
Good day, everyone. Good day.
Cheers, guys. Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. GRP hug. Where's beer?
Only bringing you guys the best of the best on this channel 90% of the time.